Yo, little lolo, coming back down to earth here, speaking all things the internet, and I'm off a Percocet. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm off 2 Percocets. I'm off fucking Percocet. So, Hailey Welch, but you guys probably best know her as the Hawk Tuah girl.
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing.
Is under a lot of heat as of recently. So much so that she might be Icarus, where she has flown too close to the sun, internet dwellers, because she decided to scam her audience with a meme coin. Let me reiterate that. A meme coin. I don't know. I don't get it. A tale as old as time, my friends, where influencers who have fallen off and need a quick and easy buck to pay their mortgage that they irresponsibly purchased during the height of their career, being completely unaware that there might be a downward trajectory at some point, create a coin built around their brand, and then rug pull it as soon as it has garnered enough dollar bills. For those of you who do not know what a rug pull is, it is essentially an exit scam where a team raises money by investors and the public, and then suddenly shuts a project down once they funneled enough money inside of it, which is what we saw here. Now, at this point, do we even get upset at these influencers? Because we know their game plan. This is like Hans Newman knowing Magnus Carlsen's every chess move during their tournament due to a potential vibrating ass plug stuck up his asshole. Yet people still naively buy into this false dream again and again and again. It happens all the time. Like Albert Einstein said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over again, expecting different results. What did you expect? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry, I just popped the perk 30 off. It's kind of hot. I'm a fucking Percocet. I'm serious. You're dumb. You took the L. You lost, buddy. We've seen it with FaZe. We've seen it with Logan Paul. We've seen it with Iggy Azalea. I mean, at least she was shaking her fat ass when she was doing it. Why in the world would this be any different? At this point, it's just natural selection. Like before we as a species would have to be concerned about living through rigorous environmental conditions. Nowadays, it's like, if you spend your entire life spendings on a coin called money sign Hawk from a girl who made a brand off of 10-second TikTok clip.
Hawk Tuah.
Then maybe you should, I'm not gonna say it, but maybe you should.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
It's like she realized that her 5 minutes of fame was coming to an end and that the agency that picked her up was probably going to drop her once her contract ended, so she had to resort to a meme coin to capitalize as much financial gain as possible at the expense of her fans and investors. Wow, capitalism sure is great, isn't it? Let's give a standing ovation for Hailey Welch, shall we? I didn't even think, for her to come this far, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright. So let's get into the thick of it, shall we? The Hawk coin went live around 5 p.m. on Solana and garnered a whopping $500 million initially, building hope for crypto investors, but plummeted almost immediately after 20 minutes, causing a major loss for a lot of people when it dropped to 60 million. Now, people have speculated that a stock token insider, or a sniper per se, was involved in selling a bunch of Hawk tokens for over $3 million, where they believe that this was definitely somebody on Hailey's team doing this. Wow, what a shocker. What a shocker. This is an even bigger plot twist than Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire being introduced in No Way Home. Like, we totally didn't see that coming. I mean, you honestly gotta respect it, though. By definition, Hailey Welch is a hustler. This is an even better scheme than anything Ed, and Eddie have ever done. They legitimately took over 97% of the supply and were actively selling it immediately to Hydra Tracks. They were about that motherfucking business. You feel me? They got the money, they realized that they made a couple M's, and they got the hell out of there. Honestly, one of the biggest robberies in recent internet history that I thought I was watching Money Heist for a second. So let me get this straight. I want to see if I got the facts straight, right? A woman who had a podcast off a TikTok clip about her giving oral sex
That Hawk Tuahing.
scanned people from a meme coin that has been a notorious trend among influencers. Oh my God, I can't believe it. It's crazy because almost immediately she posted a tweet trying to lie to her audience and anybody who invested in a scam, stating that her team tried to stop the snipers as best as they could and that there was absolutely nothing that they could do about it. And what's funny about this is literally under that post is a community note that says that everything that is coming out of her mouth is a load of baloney. I mean, just fucking think about it. This picture was posted 15 minutes after the launch, which means she already had this JPG in store and was preparing for this exact moment. Like, is she okay in the head? Is she dumb? 15 minutes? You could have at least waited 3 hours. People are now threatening to sue Hailey when in reality they should be suing themselves for their own stupidity. I mean, check this clip out of CoffeeZilla crashing out on Miss Tuah and her team on Twitter Spaces for scamming people.
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey guys.
What CoffeeZilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
Notice how Miss Spit on that thing had to have a representative with her because we all know darn well that if she was by herself, she would have slipped up. Hell, I don't even think she knows what's going on at this very moment. I really don't. I think she is completely lost. I think that she was given an opportunity of a lifetime by a couple crypto bros that slid in her DMs, that she obviously marketed on her podcast with Mark Cuban, who I believe is getting a piece of the pie as well, because why would he lie like that?
Do you do anything with crypto?
Yeah, I do a lot with crypto, actually. I've got a shit ton of Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Oh, yeah. If I want a meme coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah,
for
I'll give you my
community?
wallet.
And she just ran with it all the way to the bank. She is so uneducated that I genuinely believe that she still doesn't know what is happening. Maybe she really thought that snipers took the money and she's being scammed at this very moment. Who knows? I don't know. Hell, the only rug pull she knows is when her and Pookie have sexual intercourse on the carpet and he gets a rug burn on his cock. Am I right? I mean, hell, the only sniper she knows is Chris Kyle, the American sniper, with her Alabama accent looking ass. I mean, just look how sorry she is, and it's just so regretful and remorseful about this entire situation. You could just feel the empathy soothing out the screen.
Actual, like,
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
So you're telling me, while these guys who lost their money and are in an even bigger financial crisis than the one that happened in 2008, all because of your coin, that you decided to catch some Z's? I kind of respect it, I'm not gonna lie. It's so funny. On God, we make the wrong people famous. This girl isn't even that interesting on her own podcast, but yet because of the hive mind, they kept pushing her to new heights of internet virality. You know, it caused it to be more sensationalized, and now her branding is at an all-time high. You know, instead of the meme dying down, people kept on fueling the fire and resuscitating it with a defibrillator. And even though it was more negative reception, it still provided them with an audience. Because just like Kanye said, all publicity is good publicity. You know, shit, now her and Bobby Althoff are in a battle for the podcast mid-off of the century. And just like that, just because of this and the meme, it's like a domino effect where she was now able to scam her audience and uneducated crypto bros for millions of dollars. Now, I hope that she pays for these consequences and she gets life in prison, lock her up immediately. Like, I said it. We as a society need to stop making people like this famous. She has nothing to offer. The only two things that she constantly mentions on her podcast are her getting dicked down by Pookie and there needs to be a constant emphasis on the Tuah. That's about it. And somehow because of her team, that invested in her, she's able to get guests like Wiz Khalifa, similar to how like Bobby Althoff was able to get Drake. I'm gonna say it right now. Put her and her team in an IRA Hunger Games and let them fight to the death. Fuck it, stream it on Netflix. I'd watch that. Would you watch that? Raise your hand if you'd watch that. Anybody? Anyways, that's all from me. I'm off to another dimension. See you.